Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. My father often used to say to me, there was a girl that had a curl right in the middle of her forehead, and when she was good, she was very, very good, and when she was bad, she was hard. Well, it appears that that curl is coming back. Better call a therapist on that one. It's turning into hard. Anyway, he's probably laughing. Anyway, when all else gets skewy and chaotic and just doesn't make sense in my head, there's nothing like an Irma Bombeck quote to make it all pretty darn funny. And here is her quote. God, I love that woman. Just think of all those women on the Titanic who said, "No thank you," to dessert that night. And for what? I love Irma. Right? Just think of all those women. Would I have been one? I don't know. Depends how many days into the cruise we were. So, how are you today, my little fellow foodies? What are we up to? I've been trying to think of an acronym for crap. And my first word was can't, and then I said, make it more positive, make it can. And then I just kept going from there. So I'm trying to come up with something because I really don't like that word. It just seems rather crass and crude. Isn't that funny? It's another CR, couple of words. And yet, that's what the food is. I mean, junk doesn't even describe it. And when I think of the food manufacturers that have no regard whatsoever for us, it's just amazing. And as I was looking up this quote from Irma, I found one from Karl Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld? Don't worry, I won't be wearing any of his clothes. He sees, when I see tons of food in the studio for us and for everybody, for me it's as if this stuff was made out of plastic. I like that one too. Because when I'm at one of those events where everything there is stuff that I used to partake in and think was like kind of okay, it's not okay. And it is CRAP. It isn't good for us. It's what those food manufacturers tell us. It's edible, but that's all. You know, there's no nutrition in it. There's no dense, nutritious embodiment to the item. It is simply, oh, and then the other one that they say is a stomach filler. Wow. Here in America, these great big food manufacturers are saying it's a stomach filler. Great. So what does that do to our body on the inside, day after day after day? Drinking the sodas, diet or not, eating, having the things, all those sugar-free things, all those foods that aren't even foods, that were devised in some chemical lab and manufactured and put in flashy, bright cardboard boxes to attract us in the store. It's just crazy. And, I see it all the time because I'm shopping all the time for the women at my job. And so I see all these, buy me, eat me, and the bright, flashy colors and what I'm drawn to on the shelves. And now I'm looking for low-carb, high-fat items, so I use the middle aisles for things like the oils I'm looking for. And like the other morning, I had to go to Stop and Shop and get a Calapo because that's that tasty coconut oil. The one that I ordered from Amazon isn't going to be available till the end of August. So my second bulletproof latte has the Calapo in it, and so I needed to get it. But otherwise, I'm on the perimeter. Anyway, I'm on the outsides of the grocery store when I shop. So I have an organic cabbage, and I'm due to make a crack slaw. And so I will be doing that this week. That will be on the rotation. And I haven't gotten much further than that. This week we're working off the Mississippi roast, which is that beef roast, and the pork roast. Last night we had portobello mushroom pizzas with pepperoni. Delish. I had 2, Greg had 4, then I had a fat bomb. That was fine. That was my type of a meal, a summer meal. Not filling whatsoever, and yet satisfying. So that's the stuff that I aim for. So if you were on the Titanic, would you have ordered dessert? I think back then they didn't put a lot of emphasis on being stick thin. I think Twiggy brought that to our minds. I think Zoftig was allowed for generations and maybe even centuries worth of it. And then in the 50s, if you go back and watch old shows, that there was usually women were pretty trim, and they began to thicken, probably premenopausal, menopausal, and postmenopausal. And I know that Jack LaLanne was doing tone. And then we had the diet. We had the diet candies, and they were called AIDS. Do you remember that? Wow. How far have we come? So, here we are. My food is tracked for the day with the roast pork and roasted veggies with coconut oil and also some butter. That's for dinner. For lunch is cucumber, peppers, a rollatini, 3 ounces of Fage yogurt with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then some organic strawberries and an organic nectarine, kind of like chopped up in it. So a little fruit salad. And that is going to be my fun for the day. Kind of light, but still fulfilling. And yeah, so that's kind of my day. I'm in a good space. How about you guys? I don't know. It's kind of midweek. What am I up to? You know, tomorrow's my Friday. Right, so today is like my Thursday. And so just getting some things done and tracked. So I'm happy about that. And the fridge looks good. So I got nothing, honey. What have I been watching for videos? It's kind of like the dog days of summer, you know. Oh, let me see. I did get a book yesterday, and No Grain, No Pain. And basically, how I came upon it was it's Dr. Peter Osborne, A 30-Day Diet for Eliminating the Root Cause of Chronic Pain. So if any of you have pain, I guess I'll learn more. The people that commented are people that I've read a lot about, and it talks in the back is somebody that's about the hormone cure and the hormone reset button, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, adrenal reset button, and JJ Virgin. And so it should be interesting. And it was one of those $3.99 books with shipping $3.99. So Dr. Peter Osborne is the clinical director of Origins Healthcare in Sugar Land, Texas, and a doctor of functional medicine. He's the founder of the Gluten-Free Society and the author of Glutenology. So that's going to be on my summer reading list, or at least the acquirement. I'm ashamed to show you my stack over there. And then, of course, we've got, ooh-wee, Marky Wahlberg. I love Mark. And you know how I love all the things in my Men's Health. So I know you're all so excited, and you were gonna subscribe to get Men's Health in the mail. But alas, you know that I dissect anything about nutrition in the book, and so in the mag. So we will be talking about that too. So kind of fun, and that came yesterday. So it was a good mail day. And I always look forward to that. And when I have to work a full day, it's like, ooh, I kind of would like to crack that book And I always read things from cover to cover, the foreword, who it's dedicated to, the back flaps, the inside of the back flap. I always like to do that kind of stuff. So I guess that's it today. It's just, we're here. We got our coffee or our tea. We're planning our day. We're doing our routine. Maybe you've got an animal or two at your feet because they know that you're listening to this video and it's good for like 8 to 10 minutes each day. And here we are. We're at 10 minutes. So, yeah, I got nothing. I'm in one of those good spaces where it's like I'm not full, I'm not empty, I'm just right. Thank you, Goldilocks. And I'm looking out for that horrid girl with the curl. Have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Mind your food. Bye-bye for now.